Hey everyone, Arcade here, and in this video I'm going to be going over whether or not it is worth buying a used Dualsense from Amazon Warehouse. Now, if you don't know what Amazon Warehouse is, it's basically how Amazon sells a lot of their return items. And the reason why I wanted to check out the Dualsense is because it was actually around $45 cheaper to buy it from their warehouse than it was to buy new. But there are a few things to keep in mind. One, Amazon tends to overstate the damage to their returns if Amazon is the seller. If you're buying from the warehouse or buying used from Amazon and it's not from Amazon, that is one of the more risky ways to purchase stuff because the seller can state what they want for the condition. And in my experience, when buying from Amazon, directly from Amazon Warehouse, from their used returns, most of the time, the damage that they state in the description is just to the box and not the item itself. I've already got it open a little bit just so we don't have to mess around too much with it. And now immediately, to me, this is a good sign. There was a rip here. So my theory is this is what the acceptable, it was marked as acceptable. This is why. And you can also see some wear here. So let's hope the controller itself is fine. And let's get this out of here. I'm gonna have to move it out of frame just because I don't have space. So here's the inside box. All right. Here's the controller, I assume. Still has the pamphlet inside. Now let's check out the controller itself. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this looks really good. I can't really see any signs of use at all. Maybe a little bit on the right stick, but even then I don't know if I'm just seeing things because this doesn't look used. And it was, like I said, it was marked as acceptable, but in my theory is just based on the box, that's why it was marked acceptable. But of course, how it looks doesn't really matter. Let's get it connected to my PlayStation and see how it works. And so I thought, to test the controller, what better way than using the Dualsense feature mode in Astro's Playroom. It's a really good free catch-all test of Dualsense controllers because it tests the most likely things to break with the controllers, and that is the adaptive triggers. And basically straight away I could tell that this controller is fine, and as it looked visually, I'm pretty sure the controller itself is unused, and if it's not, it was cleaned very, very well. But yeah, like I said, this is a great way to test your controllers. It's free with every PS5, and it just really goes over everything, even the microphone, which you'll see, and all the rumble features. But yeah, luckily this controller, or maybe not luckily, maybe this is just what you should expect from Amazon Warehouse. I should say I'm in Australia. It's from the Amazon Warehouse in Australia. I guess it could vary from country to country, but what was marked as acceptable basically has come as a controller I would consider brand new, other than the rip on the box. And I don't really care about that as long as the controller works, and I got it for a good price. And I really, really like the way it looks in person, that sort of darkish red color. So now I've got some gameplay of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 HD, the PS5 version. The reason I chose this game is just because it's one that I'm really comfortable with. I've played it a lot on the PS5 with the Dualsense, so I sort of know how it should feel with a known working controller. And basically straight away, same as in the Astro's Playroom test, the controller feels like new. I have absolutely no problems. The adaptive triggers work. When you revert on this game, it has some resistance, and then when you revert, it'll release the resistance, and that works fine. The vibration feels strong. If you go on one of the levels in this game that has cars, you can skate near the cars and your controller will rumble. That's a good way to test it, but I just went into the hangar level, which is my favorite level for high score chasing. And yeah, from my experience buying Amazon returns from Amazon Warehouse, I've basically always received a product that seems to be new, aside from the box. But that being said, when they list the condition as like new or even very good, the box itself has been basically flawless for me as well. So more often than not, I'm really happy to buy from Amazon returns, and Like I said though, I know people have had really bad experiences both with Amazon third-party sellers and Amazon themselves, but for me, the discounts have always been pretty heavy and the condition has always been great. So yeah, I mean, it's your choice. Obviously, you can buy brand new if you want, if you're more comfortable with that, and it is safer, but in my experience there's been really no reason not to go with an Amazon warehouse option. I've gotten a controller now, I've gotten a console, a headphone amp that I'm still using about a year and a half later, and they've all been flawless and, like I said, essentially brand new. The console itself, I'm pretty sure it was brand new. It was just a return, like an unwanted gift or something. So yeah, definitely check it out. It might be a good option and you'll definitely save money if it's something that you're comfortable with doing, and that is technically buying used. But luckily Amazon does have really generous returns. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want more like this in the future. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want, and I'll catch you all in the next one.